To date, the Skills Enhancement Fund has approximately between 400 and 425 providers delivering training across Yorkshire and Humber. Some of those are generic training providers, which actually support all different types of training, and some are very specific to certain sectors and only work within specific sectors across Yorkshire and Humber. So those, say, the 450 located across South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, North Yorkshire and the Humber, and across all different sectors as well. As the accountable body for the fund, the Skills Enhancement Fund, Calderdale College does face a number of issues as prime contractors, I suppose because of the sheer nature, size and scope of the project, working with 450 providers and to about 4,500 individual service level agreements which we have with businesses as well. So that actually dealing with the size and scope of it does present its challenges, but also presents its opportunities as well. So, and we've learnt to develop and shift and change, and because of the nature of the project and the way that it was developed, we actually can shift and change to support businesses and support providers as much as we possibly can. We have had to change our focus within the project quite considerably due to various changes in government policy, economic changes that have come across. And so some of the challenges have been around communication in terms of actually getting those changes across to our intermediaries and to employers as well. We may have been able to support one thing in the past which in the future we may be unable to support, and so that has been a key challenge to us, but we do feel that we've actually overcome that and addressed that through a number of different means. We did work very closely with Business Link through their skills brokerage service, and they actually supported us in terms of the communication of the work that we do. Unfortunately, that in itself has presented a challenge because, of course, the skills brokerage service doesn't exist as it once did, and so we have to now go directly to employers ourselves to actually promote the fund. We do work as well with our evaluators, so the fund has actually got Ecogen working alongside us, work very closely with them, and they're undertaking the longitudinal evaluation on behalf of the Skills Funding Agency and also Yorkshire Forward. Looking to the future, the fund wants to leave a legacy behind within Yorkshire and Humber. It certainly doesn't want to just come to the end of the project and actually the training stop and that's it, and it hasn't left anything behind. We are currently working within the Skills Enhancement Fund, working closely with the local enterprise partnerships and a number of other partners across Yorkshire and Humber to make sure that actually the continued work of employer responsiveness within FE colleges and its stakeholders does actually continue, and that employers and their employees do see the benefits of skills development training and workforce development training within their sector and within their own industry, and really do see the benefit of that financial support that the Enhancement Fund actually has provided. So hopefully in the future we can actually encourage businesses to pay more for their training, and they see it as a core part of their actual budgets in terms of going forward, and we really are striving to do that in terms of the work that we're doing with the local enterprise partnerships and our partners across the region.